What's up guys, it's your boy Flame. Welcome to another Call of Duty Mobile video, and in today's video I'm going to show you on how to become a better LMG user in Call of Duty Mobile multiplayer, and we're starting right now. In a game dominated with fast-paced action and close-range gunfights, LMGs slow the game down and is a good counter for rushers and aggressive players. Apart from the Holger, the Chopper, RPD, and the M4 LMGs are good LMGs that are viable in today's game. But in this season, the Holger is undoubtedly the strongest LMG in the game right now, and in this video, I'll show you on how to become a better LMG user in multiplayer. The first tip is you need to spend a lot of time in pre-aiming and pre-firing. Understand that carrying an LMG is definitely not the same with SMGs and ARs. That's because your ADS speed as well as your movement speed is really slow. That's why you need to spend a lot of time pre-aiming, especially corners, because it puts you in a better position to win a gunfight, especially a close-range one. Because your ADS speed is slow, make sure that before appearing in a corner, you're already aimed and ready. Be the one who challenges first. The reason why you need to challenge first is because it gives you an advantage against a camping opponent, as it takes a couple of milliseconds before you appear in their screen. So if you're already pre-aimed and even pre-fired before approaching a corner, you would have a first shot at your opponents. Also, your ammo capacity is your friend, so when using an LMG such as the Holger, don't hold back in pre-firing. Before we jump into the second tip, if this is your first time here and you want some tips and tricks on how to elevate your game in COD Mobile, learn about the best guns and other COD Mobile updates, start now by subscribing and clicking on that bell so that you don't miss anything. Also, appreciate if you share this with your friends as well so that they get to elevate their game with you. The second tip in becoming a better LMG user is positioning is power. When you're using an LMG, it's best when you put yourself in power positions where you'll be able to hold down lanes without exposing yourself too much, because going back to point number 1, you have relatively slower movement speed compared to aggressive weapons such as shotguns or SMGs. Try to play head glitches as much as possible so that you have a clear shot at your opponents but they don't have a clear shot at you. Combine this with the first tip, which is to pre-aim, and you'll improve your LMG skills in no time. On the flip side, once you've fragged out 2 or 3 enemies from a power position, it's necessary for you to rotate because your enemies know exactly where you are. You need to keep them guessing. My third tip for you is you need to shoot through walls. Next to snipers, LMGs have the best wall penetration capability. So when you're using an LMG, try to predict where enemies are sitting and shoot the wall. Once a hit marker registers, shoot at it some more, but remember that your enemies will try to rotate when being shot at, so remember to adjust and predict where they will go next until you get the frag. Wallbangs are so good and satisfying because it makes your opponents really mad, especially when you spam at them. So there you have it guys, shooting through walls, focusing on pre-aiming and pre-firing, and positioning are some of the best tips in order for you to become a better LMG user in multiplayer. The key here is to practice it every day, and you'll be surprised on how much improvement you'll get in using LMGs. If you want to see my gunsmith class setup for the Holger and the Chopper, you can click on these videos right here, right now. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.